Just to wait a little bit for a few people to show. Let's see. Let's go ahead and share this. Oh, that is an amazing thumbnail. Oh, it looks so sexy. Just sending this out on my social medias. Trying to get this all set up. Hello, person who dropped by. I appreciate it. Just give me a sec. I'm texting someone. Hello? If you exist, person, please say hello. Go to my bio. Let's see. Oh, crap baskets. It's my birthday. I'm just chilling, waiting for people to get in. Been about 5 minutes. Usually takes a bit for people to get in if they even decide to come in. And even if they don't, at least I'm still here. We fired our guns and the British kept it coming. There wasn't as many as there was a while ago. We fired once more and they began to run in under the Mississippi to the Gulf of Mexico. So, I guess I should probably start talking about something because I'm going to end up just clipping this later because people aren't showing, which is fine. It's Christmas. People aren't going to show. It's Christmas. I ain't going to be upset about this. But I guess I still should probably talk some, seeing as this is a live stream. And I think a little bit of what I want to talk about is fandom. You know, another fandom. Let's talk about some happy stuff. What are my plans for Christmas? My plans for Christmas are I'm gonna be working on a video. Partially tonight, partially tomorrow. And since I'm going to be working on a video partially tonight, partially tomorrow, hopefully I can get it out by Christmas. And it ain't going to be a big thing. It ain't going to be a big deal. But it's going to be something that, even if nobody watches, it's going to be something important to me. And that's all that matters, you know? And it's going to be just a little Christmas project that I'm going to try to put together and try to remember to release on Christmas. If I can get the editing done, by Christmas, it should be cool. It should be cool. That's what I'm planning on doing. But we all know that stuff like that fails miserably a lot of times. But that's what happens when you're a lazy son of a gun. And I'll probably do some streaming. Because the more I stream, the more likely it is that I'm going to beat a game. And that is something that I really, really want to do. I want to beat more games. But I've been playing games all day today, so I kind of wanted to just chill for a bit. And take a little bit of a breather. And hold on. And just overall, I'm going to try to spend Christmas because it's just going to be a pretty low key thing, especially with the beer bug going on. I'm going to try to spend it figuring out what in the world I want to do for my programming going forward. I'm not nearly as fast as I want to be in regards to constantly getting out new content in terms of entertainment news. I try my best, I do, but everything just goes so fast. It's so hard to do that and keep up with everything. It's just difficult. So for me, it's just ultimately try to enjoy thyself and try to figure out what I can do that can be, a little bit of a timeless thing. I just want to be I just want to be able to have fun, and I am having fun making my content, but overall, it's still something that I can have fun with all day long, but it's not keeping up with anything. And I am very grateful, I'm very, very grateful. It's so weird. My Sephiroth reaction got me a lot of for me, at least for my channel, it was a lot of interaction. I'd say 5 comments on my videos. That's a pretty big reaction. I'm pretty happy with that. But for a weird reason, this independent metal group with like 30 something thousand followers or whatever, they found my channel as so weird. No idea who this group is. They're independent, they're new, and they're nice people from what I can tell. Even if it's not my style of metal, you can still tell like they're very, very talented people, and they're super nice. They're just really nice people. It's fantastic. I love each and every bit of it. I love it all. And for me, it's just the amount of love that people have shown me is just remarkable. I'm really trying my hardest, and I'm just being, in my mind, I will always have that bit of, worry. I will always have that bit of worry that I'm just not being successful enough, that I'm not doing enough, that I'm not producing enough for, the type of channel that I am. But I'm starting to feel a little bit more calm, And I think just with my ADHD alone, that's always going to have me, rush around in my head as to what's going on and what's good and what's bad and all that other stuff. That's always going to be a thing. But even with it being a thing, it's still something that I can utilize to my advantage, and I can still be chill. I can still be chill. And it's weird talking to no one. It's weird doing a live stream and talking to no one just simply because you know that you're going to be putting this up as a playback. You know you're most likely going to put this up as a playback. Somebody's going to come across this stream later on, and they're going to watch this stream. They're going to wonder what's going on. And there's someone watching. Hello, person. How are you? But birthdays in December are not necessarily the best. I'm grateful to be alive. I'm grateful for my birthday. Hello, best channel name. Pleasure to meet you. How are you? And welcome to my little corner of the internet. Just sitting here kind of just chilling out because it's my birthday, and I just, people are busy in December, and that's completely understandable. It's why I need to probably... Oh, he left. Sad face. You just got to learn to laugh, People will come, people will go. People aren't interested. They'll just drop by, say hello. Oh, hello. Oh, I'm 28. It's weird because you're still in here, but the counter says there are 0 people. So I just turned 28. I just turned 28 today. And I'm very happy about that, I think most people... Yeah, I think most people are blessed to just be able to get through 2020. With all the crap that's been going on in 2020, I think most people are just happy to be getting this year over with. I know I am. I know I most certainly am. And overall, I just think that me having my birthday at the tail end of this year feels like, we're almost done with this horrible, horrible year. I don't care about the political side of things, even though I think that's trash as well. But overall, I just think the aura of 2020 is just trash. Everything is just trash. Entertainment industry is trash. Video game industry is trash. Yeah, by Will and Sevid. Okay. But everything's just trash this year. But I have a positive outlook on it because not very many people can say, and I attribute this to God helping me with this, not very many people can say that they lost 148 pounds in a year. Not very many people can say that they've done that. And it's completely, by the grace of God that I was able to do that. And not very many people can say that they were able to do a lot of the things that I've done this year. And I'm very grateful for that. I'm very humbled with that. It's something that I'm very proud of. And just getting my channel off the ground, I've been a YouTuber for 5 years. And I've been stuck at 703 subscribers for a while, but apparently I'm not the only one that YouTube's screwing over. YouTube's screwing over a lot of creators, and apparently a lot of creators are having their sub counts messed with. So it's not just me. I've been at 703 for quite a while. So I'm hoping, maybe talk to some people, have a chat with some individuals. Yeah, 5 years. I used to be a political channel for a while. Then more along the lines of an anti-feminism channel. But then you can only say this. You can only say the same things over and over again in the same video in the same way, shape, or form before it gets completely old. And then all of a sudden you you start to get burnt out on it. And YouTube was really cracking down on those types of channels anyway, because they don't like any type of contradiction or contradictory opinion to what the mainstream wants you to say. So that's why I ended up, just dropping off of that. And then, I met my friend Mary Mayhem. She invited me to be a part of the Phantom Menace. And then now I'm just making geek and internet nerd culture type stuff. And sadly, it's also becoming political. Everything's political. Even when you try to get out of politics, it's difficult. And, everything becomes political. It is just one of those things. And when things become political, you get tired of it. But I've never really gotten tired, because I think a part of me also likes the drama that comes with a lot of the entertainment news stuff. Because I think a lot of us are just drawn to that. I think that's one of the reasons why I was so into the political stuff, because it's all that political theater, regardless of what your political side is. It's all that political theater that you see, and it was so, I liked yelling at the camera and getting all pissed off and mad about things I couldn't change. And now I'm just a more chill person. I've dropped weight. I've just become a much more chill person. And with that change of attitude, you tend to not really want to yell at the camera much anymore. It's why on a lot of my videos, I'll give a serious rant, like I did with the video I recently did, where I talked about Disney being sued by a lot of the novelists. They got sued by a lot of the novelists that wrote Star Wars and the Alien franchise books and all this other stuff. Because when Disney acquired, Star Wars from George Lucas, and when they acquired, 20th Century Fox, they did not pay the artists whose work is still in print and whose work is still being distributed even today. And they just completely screwed these people over. And so that was a more serious video. I couldn't really find anything funny to say in that video. It was just seriousness after seriousness after seriousness. And that's the thing. Sometimes you're going to have to make those types of videos. But then I did, a rant about, Lizzo stans getting all pissed off that she decided to do a 1 month smoothie detox. And as much as I despise Lizzo, 2020 is the year of, up, down is up and up is down. And so I ended up, defending Lizzo, who's a person that I legitimately think is a horrible person. Don't like her at all. But you've gotta start to understand that even if you don't like somebody, never be mad that they're trying to better themselves. Even if it's just for show, it can be for shock value for all I know. But she still went on a detox. People are still mad that she went on the detox. I don't even think she lost but a couple pounds on this detox. And people are mad because they're like, you should be happy at any size and all this stuff. But if you're supposed to be happy at any size, then why in the world are you mad that she's, happy at a little bit of a smaller size? That's never made any sense to me. And so that's the type of stuff I've been making on my channel. And, I like looking at different fan bases, and I like looking at different things and seeing where these people are coming from. Yes, I do have a Gmail. My Gmail is, let's see, the best way to get in touch with me would be an old email that was my old username. Gabe, let me just type it into the chat. Oh, there goes my vape. Hold on. Drop my vape. Give me 2 seconds. Oh my gosh. Let's see. And I appreciate it. Mostly, I mean, I really do appreciate it. I eventually need to try, once I get a job, I eventually need to pay my friend Riot Kitty because she's willing to draw me another blobfish avatar. Because right now I'm using somebody else's work without their permission, but they're completely credited in every single bio of my videos. If you look at my videos, you'll see this really long. Oh, I put a space between the and samurai. You know to make that all one word. That's how emails work. But my friend Riot Kitty said that she'd make me my own artwork that I can use for my stuff. But as you can see, if you look in any description of my bios, you'll see that I have, the links to every single bit of info that this artist has. I appreciate you. Draw me however you want to, dude. I appreciate you. But I eventually need to just get the $10 to pay Riot Kitty because she's more than willing to draw me the artwork because a blobfish is not that difficult. I say that it's not that difficult for somebody who's, a more talented artist than I. But a blobfish to her is not that difficult of a thing. So, and Drunk 3PO said that he also knows an artist that could probably draw me something. But yeah, overall, just when I get a job, I'm going to be paying some artists to do some stuff for me because I really, really, really just want to have my own unique fingerprint instead of just using somebody else's art that, technically I don't have permission to use, but it's still fair use because I linked their art. And obviously if they tell me to my friend Drunk 3PO said that if they ever ask me to take their art off my page, that he knows an artist that would be willing to draw the stuff, and he says I don't have to pay for it. Oh, dude, you don't even have to draw me anything. I'm just appreciative of anything. I appreciate you. But yeah, overall I just want to get things taken care of. I have a lot of artist friends that are willing to draw stuff for me, but rightfully so, they need payment. These people need payment for their work. Unless they specifically say, hey, Gabe, I'm willing to do this for you for free. Like my friend Drunk 3PO said that he's willing to do this for me for free. Then that's completely acceptable. But you never bet. I'm so sick and tired. Like I've done this before where I've asked people if they'd draw me something for free and they'd happily do it. But they were my friends and they knew that, that it was helping me out. But I would never, ever, try to bum art off of people constantly. Like, that's just being a jerk. And all these people who are like, give me free stuff to artists that they don't even know. Like, they're not even friends with these people. It just is really annoying when people do that. Because you're acting as if you're entitled to their work when really you're not. And that's why if anybody ever does something for me for free, I'm always an understanding that their work they may put me on the back burner for other projects that they're doing. Completely acceptable. They may make sure that all of their other work, whether it's in real life or whether it's online, is taken care of first. And all this other stuff. I mean, that's completely understandable. What I hate want me to on Christmas Eve or tonight? I don't know what you mean, dude. I don't know what you mean. Are you saying, do you want me to draw me to have you draw the thing tonight or on Christmas Eve? If that's what you're saying, draw it whenever you want to. Draw it whenever you want to. Only do it if you want to, too. I don't want to ever make people. Hold on. That's cool. Do whatever you want to. Completely acceptable. I'll do my best to try to remember to check my email. It's very, very rare that I check my email, but I will definitely do my best to try to remember to check it and see what you've done. Definitely. But no, overall, I'm just trying to grow my channel. And I know a lot of people that are willing to help me out with that or do the best they can to help me out with it. My friend It's Trap Productions has done all he can to help me out. And I know that, as I become friends with more and more channels, part of being a YouTuber is networking. And even if you're doing this as a hobby, you still want to have people watch your hobby. And that's just ultimately what I want to do. I'm trying to get in contact with my friend Riot Kitty, seeing if she wants to hop on, but she said she might be busy. Which is understandable. Like I stated, people are busy on Christmas. It is what happens. But I'm just hoping that next year will be a better year in terms of entertainment stuffs. Oh, hey, 3 people are on now. Hello, 3 people. How are you? If people would comment, I'd actually be able to know who to say hey to. But I also got to remember that my brain goes about a mile a minute, and it takes people a while to type. Such is life. Yeah, we do need a good year. Oh, I'm going to drop back down to 1. Yeah, we do need a good year. But I'm very hopeful. And I've come to the conclusion that regardless of what happens during the year, regardless of what happens with the year, regardless of whatever happens with 2021, at least for me, I'm just going to try to let go and let God. I'm a Christian. I try not to push my views onto people, but I'm not shy about saying what I believe. And I just believe God is going to be the one who's going to be in control of. Oh, you have a blessed day, dude. Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate you. But I believe that God's going to be in control of next year, just like he was in control this year. I don't think that it is acceptable for me to ever put God on the back burner and just be like, he can't control this. God is in control of everything. God is in control of everything. In my personal opinion, God is in control of everything. This is something that I keep failing to realize. And that's why I really want to make this little video that I have planned on Christmas, because I want to get something out there that's short, sweet, and to the point. I want to make a video that explains my views on Christmas, what I think the holiday is about. And it may end up sounding like I'm being this old curmudgeonly Christian who's like, Doesn't want to say happy holidays, but no, it's Christmas. I want to give it solely to Christmas. And it's gonna be something that I think is gonna hopefully have a lot of passion behind it. Because I have not necessarily been following God the way that I'm supposed to. And people screw up, people make mistakes, people do all that jazz. But you know what? God is God. God is love. And He loves me for who I am. He loves me for who I am. He loves me for what I'm about. He never tells me that I'm not good enough. Ever. And no matter how much I stray from Him, no matter how much I happen to, miss the mark, miss the boat, He always seems to take care of me. And I'm blessed. This entire year has been just one big blessing. Even if I haven't seen the blessing, it's been one big blessing. It's something that I got to talk about. It's something I got to be very, very, very passionate about, because God is God and I'm not. And I'd rather have my faith in something that I truly believe is real and tangible, and something that I believe in wholeheartedly, rather than, the government, Hollywood, scientists, any of these people that we are supposed to view as, well established and well esteemed people. I'd rather put my faith in God, because God is the only thing that has not changed. He's the only thing that has not changed. He has been the same now and forever. My Lord and Savior Jesus Christ is who makes me the person that I am. I don't know if I could ever be the type of person that I am without Him. And even if, one person hears this, God loves you. God loves you with a passion. And I know that my channel is not a religious channel, but I feel somebody needs to hear this. The crap that you're going through right now is just a small stepping stone. Put your faith in God. Put your faith in Jesus. He will guide you through those. And what's the worst thing that you have to do? What's the worst thing that can happen when you attempt to become a Christian? What's the worst thing that can happen? You've tried everything else. I'm somebody who's hit rock bottom multiple times in his life. As a Christian, I've hit rock bottom multiple times in my life. And I've managed to pull myself out of it time and time again. No, I haven't pulled myself out of it. God has pulled me out of it. And my whole thing is, what do you have to lose? I think, honestly, God is a very scary concept for a lot of people. It's been scary to me. And I've been in a Christian family my whole life. I just have. But I don't think I would be able to get to where I'm at, get to the way that I am, the way that I look, the way that I feel today without God. Jesus is just too important. And I respect my friends who don't believe in a God. I can understand why you don't believe in a God. This is not me here putting down anybody who's an atheist, anybody who may believe in something else. I can respectfully disagree with people. And I think that's the thing that's so difficult in this day and age, is that it's so hard to just respectfully disagree with people. I know there have been so many times, maybe even today alone, where I've been like disrespectful. And it's not necessarily a good thing, you know? But we all screw up. We all screw up. My guess is best channel name is probably a kid. Appreciate him. But I think that my heart is open to just loving God. And I think I've been putting my mind in the wrong places. It's not good. I'm going to share the stream link to my friend Mike. If she chooses to come, she chooses to come. I've been streaming for 41 minutes. If she decides to come, then that'll determine whether or not I choose to stream for a longer period of time. Copy link. We're going to go to Twitch. I mean to Twitter. TW Twitter. And then we go to I am going to be on for a bit. If you can stop by, then that would be great. If not, I completely under. No, but I'm getting tired. Streaming's tiring, you know? Because you gotta talk. Even if there's a big fat 0 on your screen, you gotta still talk. And life's just good. Life is just good. And I'm very happy to be alive. I am. I think the song How Many Kings sums up how I feel about Christmas. I think Mark Martel wrote a very, very good and powerful song. It's a song that I think is way too underrated, because even if you're not a Christian, it still sums up the Christmas story very, very well from the perspective of the wise men, which I don't think there has been a song about the wise men that's been popular since We Three Kings. And yeah, I just think it's a very good song. It's a song that I've loved since hearing it many moons ago. Many moons ago. And it is something that makes me feel more connected to God. Because the lyrics themselves are pretty powerful. How many kings stepped down from their thrones? How many lords have abandoned their homes? How many greats have become the least for me? And how many gods have poured out their hearts to romance a world that is torn all apart? How many fathers gave up their sons for me? Only one did that for me. When I think of the Christmas story, I think it's very, very important that we don't lose sight of that. We can't lose sight of that. I have held on to my faith. It's been rocky. Don't get me wrong. It's been really, really rocky. But I've tried my best to hold on to my faith as best as possible. And it can be stressful. Let's see. Hold on. Excuse me. But I think I'm going to hop off. I've been doing this for 42 minutes. And it's 10:03. I gotta start working on some videos. Gotta start working on some content. So, yeah. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you. Take care and God bless. Peace out, everybody.